Hello, beautiful Pisces single people. This is a reading for you for love, finding love or trying to find love in February. So welcome to 2020 Tarot. I'm Natalie. Thank you for joining me today. This reading may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, go check out your Venus, check out your rising and your moon signs. If those don't resonate, then by all means, check out another reader and come back and check me out the following month. Okay, so Pisces, we have deception. So someone is wearing a false mask or a false self mask in this relationship. If you are in a relationship, that is, or if you're going to be meeting someone is probably wearing a mask. Either you or them, okay? Just remember that. It could be vice versa. Okay, so let's dive deep into the reading right now and see what the tarot has to tell you as a message. Pisces singles looking for love for February 2021. Pisces single people looking for love in February 2021. Okay, so here we go. Okay. You are now in the energy of the King of Wands. That's good. Very confident. The person that you're looking for or need for in your life is someone from the world. So someone who's actually very confident and very in control of their life. This card is actually associated with Capricorn. Okay, but it can also be associated with all the fixed signs. So it could be a Leo, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Scorpio, it could be an Aquarius. But it's definitely someone who's very solid, someone who's fixed, someone who likes things to not necessarily be changing so quickly. But when they do change, they're a wise decision when they change. And this card means, putting an end to a cycle and starting something new. So something refreshing, someone refreshing. The obstacle at the moment is the Six of Wands. What you need to express is the Three of Swords, sorry. Your advice is the Strength card. And the where and how you will find this love is through the Six of Cups. Okay. So, you're currently in an energy of feeling very confident of yourself. You're a go-getter, you're an action taker. Nothing stops you, okay? You're a machine. And I don't think you're arrogant. I don't see arrogance here. I see that you get the job done, okay? And people probably envy you for that because you are passionate about what you do and you get things done. You're a go-getter. And you need someone along with you that's probably, you're a go-getter, but they're a closer. So if you're in sales, you're the hunter and this is the closer, okay? So they both combine together. They're an ultimate partnership, particularly for growing business development or sales. He does all the prospecting and he does all the closing. So I mean, it's a good complement. So you can't be both hunters, but you do need someone that does due diligence, someone who's meticulous, someone who does check out all the fine print on documents. This guy is kind of like the course guy, the guy that just goes through the forest and finds the things, right? The hunter, right? That's kind of like how I see it. You're the hunter and they are the closer. So anyways, having said that, that's the kind of love that you need in your life to balance you out and to be successful in love. However, be careful, there's deception, okay? We'll get to that. I don't know if this fits with this right now. I don't see it. But the obstacle at the moment is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is probably on your end. You're someone that likes to be recognized. When you're a hunter, you want to be recognized for the kill. You come to your territory, or you come to your pride, and you take home your kill. And you're like that. You want that. And maybe part of the transition, or the work that's needed here, is you need to let go of some of that. You need to be a little bit more humble. That's what I'm reading from this card today. You need to be a little bit more humble. Okay, Pisces? And that's not in your nature to begin with. So I guess I'm talking to some specific Pisces, or people that have probably Leo, strong Leo in their charts. Okay? Someone who's Leo rising, or Leo moon, or even I would say Leo Mars. Yeah, I think I'm talking to those Pisces with those Leo signs in those planets, because this is not typical Pisces at all. All right, so let's go back to the reading. So here we have what you must express. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords, and this typically represents heartbreak. I don't think you need to represent heartbreak. That's not the kind of person that you are in this scheme here. You're someone that does need to talk about, though, that you have overcome a lot of difficult moments. You need to be able to talk about it. You need to be able to express it, and maybe share your strategies. Oh my God, this is it's starting to look almost like a work reading and not a love reading. This is crazy, because I'm just thinking, how do you grow? How do you become better at what you do, is by sharing your best practices, but also sharing your failures and how you overcame those failures. And this is exactly what's needed here. Winning and always winning is good, but it's only when you fail that you learn from those failures and apply the winning tactics or the solutions to the failure to prevent the next failures. And maybe this is applicable in love, but it could be very well, but I'm analyzing this through a work perspective, but it could definitely be applicable to love. I still don't see the link between the deception. The only way I can see deception is that you are engaging in this type of conversation with someone, talking about your failures, which is a very difficult thing to do when you are a very confident person or someone that's always winning. You need to be extremely, extremely confident and humble to be able to talk about your failures. And I think that you need to overcome that. I think you are having difficulty doing that, but you need to do that. You need to talk about, your past love failures, relationships. Because the next card is the advice is the lion, which is the strength card, which requires a lot of courage and strength to be able to tame that inner beast, or to be able to talk about those failures that you've had. But I want you, I think this is where it ties in. The fact that when we start talking about our failures, you may want to embellish the story so that it doesn't look as bad as it was. And that's where the deception could come in, is do not wear a mask when you're going to be talking about these failures or your heartaches. You need to be true, totally honest and true, and do not embellish the story. Do not cover up any parts of the story. Because remember, this is the closer. This person will see right through you anyways. They can put ends to something and start something new. Not a problem. They will recognize it. And they have the guidance from all the fixed signs. Yeah, I think that's where it ties in. So you can't overdo it, and you cannot cover it up either when you're going to be talking about it and opening up about your heartache situations. Your advice is to be true, to have the courage and the strength to be talking about it. Now, where and how you will find love? Well, it has something to do about your past. And this is what I mean is you're going to be talking about your past. And this is most likely going to be in a situation where you're involved with other people and you're all talking about your past. I don't think this is someone from the past that you're going to be meeting up again. I don't think it's someone from your hometown or, you went to high school with or university or whatever, or college. I don't think so. I think this is more about a group of people getting together and talking about these things, about what has hurt them in the past. It's kind of like a counseling group. That's what I see from this. I'm going to pull a card here, a die here for you. And I have the parachute, okay? I like the parachute. Parachute is basically your safety net. It has many, many meanings. Okay, and I'm going to read you the meanings that I put down together. I said, a parachute is a sudden drop. A parachute is a sudden change, a daredevil attitude. It's a challenging situation, whereas you're being parachuted into. But I also see this, which now, because the first thing that popped into my mind when I saw parachute, and I like this for this reading, is it's your security net. I did not put that down on my piece of paper, and I'm going to take note of it after that, because when I got these die, I sat down and one evening, a couple of evenings actually, and I just basically was brainstorming anything that had to do with the parachute and the action of being in a parachute or whatever. And right now, safety net came to mind, and that was not on my list, so I'm going to add it. So you have not been parachuted into the situation, okay? You've not. It's not a sudden thing. It's not a sudden event. It's not a daredevil event either. This is your safety net. You're putting on your parachute before you're going to go into this conversation and divulge your inner secrets of your deep hurts. And that is exactly what's going to help you to have the strength and the courage to move forward and have this conversation. And hopefully you will not wear that mask of deception. Because if you're deceiving others, you're also deceiving yourself. You are not gaining any benefit from the counseling, from putting a mask on your face. You need to be ultimately true to you and to everybody else, but foremost to you. You have abundance coming out from the Lenormand cards. You have the fox, and you have the clover. This typically means, if I just look at the words, it means abundance, okay? This means, it's usually referred to work, but it could also mean sly and cunning, deceiving, right? Manipulative. And this is lucky. Luck, a little bit of luck. And if I were to reorganize these cards, I was going to say, avoid being cunning and sly. Be who you are. With a little bit of luck, okay, you're going to end up with a lot of abundance. Because this is a manipulator. You don't want to have the manipulative energy around you. And I see this as a warning. Do not be manipulative. Do not wear the mask of deception. It's going to bring you luck if you don't. And with that luck brings abundance, a lot of abundance. And the abundance will be love. And that's a love reading here, right? And that's what you're ultimately looking for. So just be true to yourself. Be true to others. Be fair. Do not be sly and cunning. Do not manipulate the situation. Have the courage to be honest. And luck will come to you. And it'll bring abundance. Look at this card. Beautiful card. It actually fell kind of over when I was shuffling. But this is a beautiful couple. It's very bright in the background. It's got a lot of yellow. And the writing on the back says soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So, you know, the soulmate, you're probably going to be meeting through this session of exchange, or maybe you're doing some kind of group therapy of some kind, Pisces. And you're probably going to meet this person there. And hence the reason why you can't be deceiving to anybody, okay? Don't forget to put your parachute, okay, when you're going to be having these conversations. Put your parachute and you'll feel secure. It's your little safety net, okay? So here's some final cards for you. This is the After Tarot, and this will be for possibilities that could happen in the future should you listen to this advice. Okay, guess what? You've got that card of worries, Nine of Swords. But now, instead of like being like your hands are on your face, you're concerned, you're worried, you have a sword in your hand. And on top of that, that dragon is right there. You can face that fear. You will face those fears that you have that are holding you back. Totally. And then from there, you'll be able to find someone. And maybe that someone will look at you and find you extremely courageous and will want to know more about you. I hope this really helps you, Pisces. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Yeah, please do so. So anyways, on that, I'm going to let you go. Have a good one and have a great February. And talk to you in March. Bye.